Washington and Omar Sy are starring in the new action-packed movie, Shadow Force. They play a married couple, like we were talking about, who also work together, even worse than just being married, and get a little competitive with each other. Take a look.
Wow. Okay. I mean, that was amazing. Don't be mad. I was always a better shot than you.
No,
Yes.
never.
What?
Plus, you've been operational.
Shouldn't we both be operational when you're the one protecting Kai?
It's called parenting, Kerry.
Is it, or is it parenting?
Parenting, si tu veux. Who taught you French? So for parenting, no trigger time.
That accent. Please welcome Kerry, Washington, and Omar Sy. Welcome you two. Two beauties. Beautiful.
He's okay to look at. Easy on the eye.
Well, Kerry, speaking of that, this movie is action-packed. It's about a married couple, as we mentioned, on the run with their young son.
Yes.
Now, you're also producing this movie, so you had a say in who your husband would be.
Yes.
So
Exciting. It's an exciting thing to do.
And you spoke with your actual husband about
my
this.
husband and I used to go on these weekly hikes because my husband also really loved this project, loved the script, and we were like, who is the perfect guy? And he'd bring up a name, and I'd be like, no. And I'd bring up a name, he'd be like, no. And I don't remember who thought of Omar first, but we were both like, yes, it has to be Omar. But I didn't really know Omar, and I didn't want to go through like the normal ways to do it. So
what'd you do?
Yeah.
do you want to tell that? It's a little embarrassing.
It's not. It's a beautiful story.
Well, here, I have a question about it. So she slid into your DMs. I'll say it for you. So my husband, wait, so Kerry Washington slides into your DMs to get you to read the script. And when you see that Kerry Washington is in your DMs, do you like even think it's Kerry Washington?
I have to triple check, like, and make sure that it's her. You know,
it's real.
Yeah. I had like to try to verify if it's really her, and then we started to talk.
What'd you think when you actually read the script?
The script is amazing. You know, so many things in that kind of, you know, it's an action movie, but it's talking about family, about it's talk about hearts. You know, like a dad and it's specific mom, you know, I don't want to.
He's already criticizing my parenting. That's what's happening. But we're trained assassins, and so to protect our son,
Super relatable.
very relatable.
He's about to kill me with that accent.
I know,
It's so
I know.
beautiful.
Well, that was one of the things that when Namdi and I were talking about the script, it's like having Omar on board really made the film more global, right? Because Black people exist all over the world. We speak all different languages, and so to have a love that was able to cross boundaries and languages, and it was just so special. And our spy unit became, rather than a national unit, became an international story. So even the other spies who are chasing us down are from all over the world, which is really cool.
Well, it is a fantastic film.
Thank you.
It is a fantastic film. I must say, Omar, I have been a fan since watching Lupin.
So good, right?
Another Netflix series that I watch all the time.
So good.
3 seasons, where's the 4th? Okay, and so there's been this like incredible online excitement about Olivia Pope being with Lupin.
I know, it's very exciting.
And that they're in a movie together. And there are fight scenes in this movie.
Yeah.
And including a scene which is crazy, and you guys are like fighting each other.
Yes.
I want to know what that was about. Like, were you really fighting each other? He's a big dude.
He's so big.
Yeah.
So
you're
it was,
tiny.
It was really fun because the fight scenes were really where we started to get to know each other because we rehearsed that first before the scenes. So it's where we really learned how to. Yes. Well, we learned how to trust each other because when you forget a line on set, it's like, oh, okay, we'll start again. But if you kick in the wrong place, somebody can get hurt. Yeah. So you really tried to. We learned how to communicate, how to trust each other, how to like connect in the fight
Connect,
scene.
yeah. And also another way to connect with our characters, you know,
Yes.
and
Talk more.
also to our and the relationship between the two characters. It was very, very interesting. Also talking about the backstory, all of that during the training. So it was really
Like even
cool.
our fight styles are different. Like his fight training is more like traditional Asian martial art, and mine was more capoeira, like South American.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we were really, even that helped us. Also,
You do capoeira?
well, I trained for the movie. So
Yeah.
I'm not we trained so
Yeah,
hard
we
for
did,
this
yeah.
film. Hours and hours of fight training, weapons
Yeah.
training, stunt training.
Wow.
But I really am not normally a competitive person. I don't know what it is about this man. He makes me so competitive. So it was really fun to like take that on and fight with each other. But we don't advocate for most couples.
Yes,
Most
yes.
couples, you should
Not
just do
choose
couples
violence.
therapy. Let the professionals.
Have a drink and talk.
We've got to talk about your son in the movie, Jaleel Kamara. He's an absolute star. You fall in love with him as soon as he's on screen.
great.
How did you
adorable.
find him? How did he come about for that role?
We had to cast him, but I remember the day. This is the first one of the first kids that we saw,
Handsome
and he's the best. And I remember when he left the room, we were looking at each other with Joe Carnan, the director, and that's it. We
Send
found
everybody
it.
else home.
Yeah,
He's
it's done.
amazing.
Wrap.
He's
Yeah.
incredible.
Just
We were halfway through filming. I said to Omar, I said, he's so good. I feel like he's stealing the movie. Don't tell him. and Omar was like, he knows. He already knows.
Well, some other people in it, Method Man and Divine Joy Randolph
Man.
are
Yes,
also
yes.
in this movie.
So great. Divine, before her Oscar. We got to work with her before her fancy Oscar.
I love
Why
that.
is Method Man aging like a fine wine?
It's incredible. He's just more and more handsome, and he's so good in this film.
And so talented. Well, you guys were a little starstruck, both of you, by working. So tell us about that.
Yeah, it was so. Imagine coming from where I come from, being in that movie with Kerry Washington and having Method Man like just here, like it was like I was trying to pretend everything is okay. everything is normal.
If you told my 14-year-old self that I would be in a film with Method Man and that I would tell him, I would be like, no way, no way.